Right. Namaste, everyone. This is Archana. Welcome to a special session on the occasion of 75th Independence Day for India. And India is also called Bharat. And Bha means light, and Rat means which revels in. So Bharat means which revels in the light of knowledge, and which is the knowledge for self. And Bharat's independence has a lot of impact all over the world, because even after many years of plunder and colonialism, the knowledge of yoga did not die. It did diminish a bit, but it did not get eliminated totally. It's like that tree which has so deep roots that no matter how you chop it, the tree always grows back. So now apply this process of independence to self. Yoga is the means to gain independence from those habits which colonize our mind, body, and spirit. And that habit doesn't allow us to grow and flourish. And yoga takes us towards the freedom here and now by giving us knowledge of our real nature. And our mother is our first teacher. And people of Bharat call nation as mother, Bharat Ma, where the tradition of imparting the knowledge is the way of life. So we will now listen to a national song of Bharat, national song of India. It's a song in Sanskrit. It's just a 4-minute song, and you can sing along if you know it. It has also lyrics in English, so you can read the lyrics, and it has a very beautiful meaning. So I'll just share my screen and play that now. 1 second.
नमामि कमला अमला मतुला सुजला सुफला मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं श्यामला सरला सुस्मिता भूषिता धरणी धरणी मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं.
All right. Thank you so much for listening through it. So with that intention that we bow down to that knowledge of yoga that came from a land which is still continuing to give that knowledge to everybody, we'll sit in a seat of meditation today. And everybody sit straight. Close your eyes gently. And focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 11 rounds of Om meditation, just one inhale and one exhale Om. So take a deep breath. Om. Last one. Om. Focus back on your breath and feel the temperature and sensation of air that entering your nostrils. The ingoing air is cool. Take all the fresh prana, the energy from outside. The outgoing air is slightly warm, removing all the toxins from our body. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're doing the correct pattern of breathing. When you inhale, the tummy goes out. When you exhale, the stomach goes in. Keeping your eyes closed, we can start the Anulom Vilom Pranayam, the alternate nostril breathing, with your right hand thumb closing the right nostril, breathing in through the left, closing the left with the middle two fingers, breathing out through the right, then breathing in through the right, closing the right and breathing out through the left. That's 4 breaths in one cycle, and then continue the cycle. The breath should be very subtle, smooth. It should not be forceful. You should not even feel that you have to put an effort to the breathing. Let the inflow and outflow of the air be natural. If you can mentally chant Om with every breath, that will be really good. And it strengthens the practice of pranayam. Focus always on the breath, the air entry and exit. Again, follow the correct pattern of breathing with alternate nostril breathing. When you breathe in, the stomach should go out. When you breathe out, the stomach should go in. One more minute, keep going. If you get tired, you can just do normal, regular breathing. Again, the breath should be very smooth, no forceful entry or exhalation. Enjoy your breath. Fifteen more seconds. You can finish off your Anulom Vilom cycle by breathing out through the left. That completes the cycle. Next, we'll do the Khechri Mudra. Khechri Mudra I've taught you before. It's just rolling the tongue up so that the tip of the tongue touches the upper palate like this, and then closing your mouth and doing normal breaths, focusing on the vibrations that the tongue is making with the upper palate. And normally breathe in and out, in and out. Steady posture, steady mind. And the tongue should be very lightly touching. Do not rest your tongue forcefully on the upper palate. And feel the subtle vibration that the tongue is making with the upper palate. Very important mudra for restraining your speech and also restraining the craving for the food. Refinement of speech is an indication for your progress in yoga. Your mind, as it becomes calm, your speech also gets refined. If your tongue gets tired, just roll it off and focus on your normal breathing. We'll do it for 30 more seconds. You can roll your tongue off now. Focus on deep diaphragmatic breathing, the yogic pattern of breathing. When you breathe in, the tummy should go out. Again, no forceful breathing, just gentle, smooth, in a relaxed manner. Next, we'll do sectional breathing. We have done this before. So we'll try to expand our lungs at 3 different parts. So put your hands up like this and just place it below your lower part of your chest like this, okay? And then when you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you chant, ah, okay? So we'll do this 5 times. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, say, ah. So we completely collapse our lungs and completely breathe out in that ah sound till our breath lasts. Again. Ah. 3 more times. Breathe in. Now we have the same finger, and then we place thumb under our axilla, our armpit, and our fingers are over, just over our breast area. And then as you breathe in, expand your chest. As you breathe out, we say, oh. Again, breathe in. And your fingers might overlap, which is okay. Oh. The last one will chant Makara with breath out, and place your fingers just below your clavicle bone here, collarbone, just here. And try to expand the upper part of your lungs. Breathe in. So breathe out completely with the M sound. Breathe in again. One more time, breathe in. Mm. All right, you can open your eyes and we'll start with some movement. And we have a special guest teacher today. Her name is Nasiba. One second. Where are you, Nasiba? I can't see you. Are you here? Oh, here you are. Okay, got it. Let me just remove my spotlight. One second. And then I'll just introduce Nasiba. And this is the impact of how yoga is going global. Nasiba is from Somalia and Saudi Arabia, and she's an advanced practitioner of yoga. She is a certified yoga teacher, and she's also a registered physiotherapist here in Canada. So welcome, Nasiba. She's going to take us through the Hatha Yoga portion of yoga, and then I'll come back after for a deep relaxation technique. So welcome, Nasiba. Thank you for joining us, and floor is all yours. We can't hear you. No.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, all good. We can't hear you again. It got muted. We can't hear you again. It was good for just a bit.
How is it now?
Yeah, good.
Okay. I don't know why it's not connecting. All right. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Thank you for joining me today. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to teach you this class. Thank you. And we're going to start our asanas by coming into a comfortable seated position. So come into your Sukhasana or a meditation pose. I would encourage you, if you have a pillow or if you have a yoga block, to put it under your sit bone and sit on it so your back is straight and aligned. And we're going to close our eyes. And slowly we're going to go inward, breathing in and out through our nostrils. So focus on your breath for a little bit. Expand your lungs gently and slowly. Notice your forehead, notice your jaw, if there's any tension. Slowly draw your attention in these areas and release any tension. We're going to bring the tips of the index with the tips of the thumb together in Gyan Mudra, or the gesture of wisdom. Place your palm facing up into your knees and slowly roll your shoulders towards your ears. So inhale, take your shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. One more like that. Inhale, raise your shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Now we're going to start with the neck rotation, neck and head rotation, releasing then any blockage of the energy in these areas. So we're going to inhale and then drop your chin towards your chest. And then you're going to slowly and gently rotate your neck clockwise. The movement should be very smooth and relaxed manner. No tension, no rushing. So as you inhale, you're going to take your neck and head back. As you exhale, you're going to bring your chin toward the chest. Inhale as you rotate your neck back. Exhale as you're coming forward. If you have any neck pain, or if you have a cervical spondylosis and you feel that this is too much for you, please come back to the center and continue with the meditation. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come forward. This is a great asana to loosen up the neck and shoulder muscles. We tend to have lots of tension in the upper back and in the neck, working from the desk, or even just holding our phone all the time. Now we're going to reverse direction. So we're going to inhale as you take your ears to the left shoulder and then back and then to the right. Exhale as you bring your chin to the chest. Continue like that for 4 more times in your own pace. Always listen to your body. If you feel any strain, any tension in the back of your neck, go very gentle and very slow. Keeping the back and the neck in a very slow motion. Always synchronize your breath with the movement. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you come forward. Awesome. Now come back to the center. You can open your eyes. Now we're going to stretch our arms in front of us, and then we're going to make a fist. We're going to rotate the fist to one direction. So we're going to release the tension from the wrist joint. You can gaze on the floor, the drishti on the floor. Inhale and exhale, focusing on the joint, having your awareness on the movement and the breath. Keep your thumb inside the fist and rotate gently. If you have any wrist pain, please go very slow or even just skip this pose. Keep the spine erect, nice and tall, as if someone is pulling your crown from the top. So always focus on the good posture, a proper alignment in yoga. Now we're going to rotate to the opposite direction, focusing on the joint and the wrist joint, synchronizing our breath with the movement. Very gentle, very relaxed motion. Awesome. Now we're going to open the palms to the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows. Take the tips of the fingers toward the shoulder. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to hug the elbows together. Lift your elbows up toward the forehead. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your shoulder, circulate your shoulder into big circular motion, and then bring them back toward the chest. So inhale as you lift up. Exhale, take your shoulder back and down. And make a little bit sound. So breathe into Ujjayi breath from your throat. So make like a snoring sound all the time to calm the mind even much better. So we're going to inhale, rotate the shoulders up, exhale, back and down. If you have shoulder pain, keep the shoulders a little bit lower than the shoulder level and rotate them slowly and gently. This is a great asana if someone has the stiffness in the shoulder, frozen shoulder. This is a great asana to release any tension from the shoulder. Now we're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Inhale as you bring your shoulders up. Exhale forward. So inhale up. Exhale to the chest. Perfect. One more time. Inhale as you take your elbow up. Exhale to the chest. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to bring the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, raise both palms up to the ceiling. Look up, take your chin up. Exhale, bring your chin down toward the chest. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, take the fingertips up, chin up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down, chin down. This time, we're gonna take arms up. Inhale up, lengthen this time your spine. Imagine someone is pulling you up, engage your core muscles. Look up, engage the core muscles, so pull your navel in. Exhale, back down. Fingertips to the floor and look down. From here, we're gonna interlace our fingers on top of our neck and then just gently push your neck down to the floor. Your chin goes to the chest, and just that heavy weight with the gravity opens the back muscles of the neck. We're gonna hold this posture for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release gently, come back to center. Perfect. From here, we're gonna take our right fingertips to the right, place them on the floor, take the left arm up over the head, over your left ear, rotate the neck to the left, to the left armpit. You can look up toward the ceiling, or you can look to the floor. Inhale up here, feel the stretch on the side of your ribs. Exhale, come back to center, keep your arms to the sides. And then inhale and exhale to the left. Same thing, fingers tip to the floor or the palm to the floor. And right arm on top of your right ear. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left. Opening the sides of the ribs, inhaling through our ribs. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale to the left. Awesome, come back to center, inhale. Exhale to the right. And this time we're gonna hold for a little bit. Focus on rooting your spine to the floor. So your knees are not coming off the floor. Keep the knees to the floor and your sit bones attached to the floor. Make sure also your right shoulder is not coming towards your ear, and hold as far as you're able. 3, 2, 1, and then come back, inhale to the center. Exhale, same thing, we're gonna go to the left, palm to the floor, right arm toward the right ear. We're gonna hold here. Breathing to the sides of our back. This is a great asana if someone has a low back pain. It is a great asana to stretch the QL, the powerful stretch in this big muscle in the sides of the back. And they always get attention when there is low back pain. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Awesome. Now, if you're sitting on a block, you can take it off. Stretch your legs in front of you and keep distance between your legs. Place your hands behind your hips, and then slowly we're gonna lift ourselves up a little bit off the floor and then sit back, just to adjusting the gesture or the posture of our spine and the pelvic. Now from here, we're gonna do something called Nuka Sanchalasana, which is rowing, or the action of the rowing of the boat. So imagine you are in a boat and you're trying to row that boat. So clench your hands, palm facing down, and then we're gonna exhale, reach forward. So you're bending from your waist. If you have disc, this is not good for you, so you can come back to a seated position. So reach forward, and then as you exhale, or as you inhale, you're gonna bend your elbows toward the shoulder, lean back as far as you're comfortable, and then exhale, take a big circle, come back toward your feet. So inhale back, exhale forward, bending forward. Inhale back, bend the elbows, bend your back a little bit. Exhale, take a big circle, take your hands toward your feet. Inhale back, make a big circle, and then come forward toward your feet. Inhale back, bend the elbows, take a big circle, go to the feet. It's a great asana to tone the abdominal muscles, the pelvic. If someone has a constipation, it's a great asana to release constipation as well. Very gentle movement. Always respect the limitation of your body. If you have any back pain, just skip this posture. Perfect. Now we're gonna do in a reverse motion. So exhale as you reach your palms or your hands to the feet. Inhale as you take a big circle to the back. Lean back as far as you're comfortable. So we're gonna do 5 like that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now from here, open your legs a little bit wider as you're comfortable. Engaging the core, so tighten up pull your abdominal muscle in, lengthen the spine. So imagine always someone is pulling you from the crown of your head, toes towards you, so your legs are active. Clench your hands in front of you, and then we're gonna do the turning the mill action. So we're gonna inhale as you reach forward toward your right, take a big circle to the left, and then exhale, lean backward slightly as you're comfortable, and then come back, inhale forward. So focus on the breath and the movement that's happening in the lower spine. Inhale as you reach forward, very gentle, a slow motion. Exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Always remember to listen to the body. Be very kind to your body, your temple, and respect the limitation in my health. It's a great asana to relax the nervous system in the spine. Great asana to loosen up the muscles in the spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Awesome. Now we're going to return or reverse the action. So we're going to go to the left first, and then to the right, and then come back to the back. Inhale always when you go up or reach forward. Exhale as you reach back. Inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more like that. Very slow, very smooth, gentle movement. Awesome. Perfect. Now come back to center. Close your legs a little bit slightly. Keep a distance between them. And now we're gonna inhale, raise both arms up over the head, engage the core muscles. You're not hunching your back, so everything is nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're gonna take your left hand across your right knee, and then take the right knee, right arm to the back, and look towards your right thumb. So you're twisting to the right side, keeping your left hand behind your knee on the leg. You're gonna hold this position for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center, inhale, reach up, raise your arms up over the head, exhale. We're gonna do the same position to the left. Right hand behind left knee, and left hand to the back. Gaze toward your left thumb, I'm going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now come back to center. From here, keep your feet to the floor. Take both hands behind your hips, fingertips pointing towards your hips, and have a distance between your knees. Now we're gonna do the wind shield posture. It's a very good asana for opening your hips. So you're gonna take your right knee, drop it to the floor, left knee drop to the floor. So you make like 90 degree of your knees. So inhale to the center, exhale, bend both knees to one side, either to the right or to the left. Very slow and gentle motion. This is a great asana to loosen up the tension that's built up in the hip joint. We usually tend to accumulate lots of emotional tension in the hips. So it's a great asana to release that, focusing on your breath and the movement, gazing towards your knees. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop both knees to one side. Inhale, back center. Exhale to the left. If you have hip pain and this is very challenging for you, you can keep both knees together and feet together and then just gently rotate from one side to one side. It's a great asana for anyone with the hip arthritis. Perfect, now come back to center. And then from here, we're gonna bring both feet together towards the perineum. Interlace your fingers behind the little fingers. And then keep your back straight, engage the core muscle, pull the navel in, keep the back straight, shoulders away from the ears. And then we're gonna start rolling or rocking our knees to side and side in the butterfly posture or butterfly asana. So gaze on the floor and then move from one side to side just to open up slightly, and then we're gonna do the regular butterfly. It's a great asana to open the hips. The inner thigh muscles tend to be very tight, especially in the morning. So just rocking side to side opens it up, loosen up everything there. Now, when we're ready, we're gonna do the regular asana, the butterfly asana, taking very gentle and smooth movement of your knees going up and down, keeping your spine erect, neck straight, focusing on the breath. You can close your eyes in this asana, just feeling the sensation in the groin area and having your awareness to that, breathing towards these sensations. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now close your knees and come into a tabletop position. Place your hands on the floor, knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Keep a distance between your knees. And we're going to come to a cat and cow asana to loosen up the spine. So we're going to inhale, draw the navel in, hold before you exhale. So draw your navel toward the spine and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Perfect. Now from here, you're going to drop the navel down, arch the back, hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, look up, your chin toward the ceiling. So you're arching the back and looking up. And then exhale, bring your chin toward your chest, round the upper back, your heart toward the ceiling. You're doing the opposite. So inhale as you arch your back, look up. Very gentle movement here. Exhale as you round the upper back, chin toward the chest. And keep doing that for 3 more times on your own pace. There's a great asana to increase the flexibility of the spine. If you have upper back pain, if you have low back pain, it's a good asana. We do it even in physio clinics all the time. If someone has suffered from any low back pain or upper back pain, it is a very recommended posture or asana to release that. So inhale as you look up. Exhale as you round your shoulders and your ribs toward the ceiling. Perfect. Now come back to center. And from here, you're gonna tuck your toes under your heels, lift your hips toward the ceiling. Very gentle movement. Lift the hips and take your torso toward your knees, coming into a downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, pushing toward your middle finger, and try to bend one knee at a time as you inhale and as you exhale. You can keep a distance between your feet. Inhale and exhale as you bend and extend your legs. You might have very tight hamstring or the muscles behind your knees, so be very gentle with yourself. You can bend even both knees and just holding the posture here. Focusing on the breath, focusing on the shoulders and the upper back. And just loosening up the lower back and the leg muscles. Keep a distance between your shoulders and your neck. And always try to pull yourself even more towards your thighs, so your torso going toward your thighs. Perfect. Now we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now slowly bring your knees toward the floor. Keep your feet together. Open your knees slightly and then sit on your heels. Keep the hands a little bit away from your body. Walk them a little bit further. Bring your head down, your forehead toward the floor. Your forehead toward the floor. Sorry about that. And just come to your home, your inner self. Connect with your breath. Align the mind with the breath. Focus on the stretching that's happening in the lower back. And just allow to be in this position for a few seconds. Connecting with the inner peace within us. And also getting a nice stretch in the lower back and the hips as well. Releasing any tension, any blockage of the energy. Getting a flow, a fresh, a flow energy in this area. Perfect. Now gently raise your head up, walk your hands towards you. And then from here, we're gonna come into a lying down. You're gonna bring your knees, bend your knees in front of you, and then slowly and gently lift your arms up like in front of you, and then slowly roll yourself to lie down. Tucking your tailbone down, and then one vertebra at a time, touching the floor until you go all the way to the floor. Awesome. Now from here, bend your knees, bring your heels towards your hips slightly. Inhale, bring your hips toward the ceiling, supporting your body with your shoulders and upper back. Exhale, lower your hips back down. Inhale, raise yourself up. Hips toward the ceiling, squeeze your glutes muscles. Exhale, lower your hips back and down. One more like that. Inhale as you raise your hips up toward the ceiling. And this time I need you to hold it for 5, 4, squeezing the glutes, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly go down. This is a great asana for lower back pain and toning the lower back muscles. Now inhale, bend both knees toward your chest and massage your lower back muscles. So you can roll it from side to side, or you can take a circular motion. Gentle massaging to the lower back. Awesome. Now from here, you're going to extend your left leg, interlace your fingers under your knee, right knee. Inhale, bring your nose toward your right knee. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bring your right knee toward the nose. Exhale, back down. One more like that. Inhale, bring the nose toward the knee. Exhale, back down. Perfect. Now extend your right leg to the back. Inhale, bring your left knee toward the chest. And exhale. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bring your nose toward your knee, left knee. Exhale as you bring your head down to the mat. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Awesome. Perfect. Now from here, bend both knees and then send your heels toward the ceiling. So you're forming like a 90-degree on your hip. From here, we're gonna try to reach our feet. So we kind of holding up a rope. We're trying to reach this rope up. So trying to hold that rope and bring ourselves up. Pull yourself up toward your feet. So hold with one hand and then bend and extend the other hand. So inhale up, exhale down. Reaching up, inhale, exhale down. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And from here, we're gonna bend our knees, bring your knees toward the chest, roll from side to side, gentle stretching and massaging to the lower back. And we come to our last posture, Shavasana. Slowly extend both legs to the mat. Open your palms, facing up to the ceiling. Have a distance between your arms and your torso, and a distance between your feet. Gently close your eyes. Draw your attention to within. Noticing the inhale and exhale of your breath through your nose.
Keep your eyes closed and focus on the breath. We'll start the process of Yoga Nidra. In your mind, just repeat your goal for coming here for the practice today. And repeat why you're here mentally. And thank yourself for coming here to be present on your mat at this very moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll start the body scan. Bring your attention to your right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, right elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right side of the chest, going down the waist, right hip, thigh, knee, shin bone, ankle, entire right foot. Visualize your entire right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel your entire right half of the body completely relaxed and surrendered on the mat. Now bring your focus to the left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, left elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left side of the chest, going down the waist, left hip, thigh, knee, shin bone, ankle, entire left foot. Visualize your entire left foot. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Visualize entire left half of the body completely relaxed and surrendered on the mat. Bring your attention to your stomach and observe the movement of your tummy. As the body goes into a deep state of relaxation, the movement of the stomach also reduces. Bring your attention to your heart center and see how you feel within. Feel a sense of calmness in your mind and your heart. Bring your attention to your throat center. Be mindful of what you speak throughout the day today. As our mind relaxes, our speech also gets refined. Bring your attention to your chin, right cheek, left cheek, nose, right eye, left eye, forehead, top of the head, back of the head touching the mat, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, lower back, right buttock, left buttock, right calf, left calf, right heel, left heel. Feel all the contact points that your body is making with the mat at the same time. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. With each breath out, the body gets heavier and heavier and heavier. Feel the heaviness in your body as it surrenders to the mat. Mother Earth gives us that unconditional support, no matter who we are, what we are. And we can always feel that support by coming to our mat. Completely surrender to your mat as a child submits to a mother's lap. Feel that generous support. We need to build this type of support within ourselves, for ourselves, by ourselves. We need to give this kind of support to all other around us, no matter how they treat us and what they say to us. The gravity is within us, and we need to increase that gravity within our mind for everybody and anybody around us. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wiggle your toes and your fingers and turn to one side. And feel your breath. Be with your breath in the side lying position. And feel a sense of calmness within your mind. This deep shanti or calmness is only felt when we connect within. We don't get this type of peace from anywhere else. This is what our mind wants. This is what is our ultimate desire. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. With the help of your hands, gently come to a sitting position with hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And focus on your breath. And repeat this mentally. I thank myself for coming here and investing some time for my body and my mind, because I now understand the self-care is the top priority of my life. Only when I'm stable and peaceful and happy, I can take care of everything and everybody around me. We'll finish with 3 Om, and then I'll chant the Shanti mantra at the end. Take a deep breath. Om. Focus on your breath, keep your eyes closed, and just feel the vibrations of the mantra I'm going to chant. The mantra denotes complete surrender, no matter what we do with our body, mind, and intellect. We surrender to that divine force that is within everybody. Kayena vacha manasendriyarva buddhyatmana va prakriti svabhava karomi yat yat sakalam parasmai narayaneti samarpayami narayaneti samarpayami. With that feeling of samarpan, which is surrender, we come to a practice each and every time. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey of yoga. Thank you. Dhanyavad.